What up, all you geeks and nerds out there? This is BCON from Malice Corp coming to you live. We're going to talk some Flash finale theories. So I've got Jack Malice with me.
Hey, everybody. How's it going?
Yep, he's watching the chat channel. So if you got comments, please throw them in there, and we'd love to have you stick around so we can say thank you at the end. We are going to be going over three major theories. There's been a bunch of them out there. I wrote an article about it. It's on malice-corp.com. Definitely go read it, check it out. We'll make sure the link is in the section here below when this is done. But yeah, we're going to talk three major theories about the Flash finale and what we think you just saw in the last episode. We did have a video that we did on Tuesday night. I know many of you have already seen it. The numbers don't lie. And we're going to just kind of build off that and just do a real quick video for you and go over those three theories that we've been rolling over in our heads over the last couple days. Sound good, Jack?
That sounds great, man. After I got over the emotional response of the episode, I kind of locked up and locked down that night and just was like, oh my God, Iris. And it's been running through my head all day long. I just been tearing it apart.
Yeah, and you notice, like, I look all snazzy right now. That's because I came from work and wanted to jump right on and talk to you guys because at work I don't have a lot of people that, watch The Flash, unfortunately. So I've been, like, stewing on all of this for the last few days. And that night just spent a lot of time just trying to figure out what the heck is going on. So with that being said, let's get right into it and let's talk some theory. First theory is Flash is going to go back in time and change something. Whether he goes back far, whether he goes back just a few hours to stop HR from saying something. Something's going on there. Maybe he's going to go back in time and change something. Neither Jack nor myself believe that's really what's going to happen, but it is a theory that's close.
They've beaten that kind of trope down pretty hard so far through the season, and I'm hoping that Barry's learned his error of his ways, and they're not going to try to stand on that one anymore. I mean, it's been beaten down, it's been done. The only way I could buy that is if he went back in time, like we talked earlier in the week, and he sacrifices himself so Savitar, the time remnant that he created, doesn't feel ostracized and can take his place and would then become Barry. But that seems kind of I don't know.
It's out there. Yeah, it's out there.
Coming out of left field, and it's the only way I can see that happening.
So let's talk about the other two that I think are more viable, and they're wrapped into one main theory, and that is the use of the technology that HR implicates, the light refraction technology to change the look of their face. We saw it used in the episode already by Barry. He pretends to be blanking on her name.
I can't remember her name either. Doctor in charge of Shark Tank. There you
go. Sorry. But yeah, so he pretends to be somebody and is able to get into Argus and do all that. So we've seen the technology used by other people other than HR, so why not use it again? And there's two main people that, really three that it could be. It could be Julian. We didn't see him at all in the episode. He's also pretty heartbroken over what happened previous episode with Killer Frost, Caitlin Snow, kind of rejecting him, saying she never loved him. I don't really buy that because we don't see him at all in the episode, so that's kind of a stretch for me to think that it would be him.
We just got the name. Ashley joined the chat channel, and it's Layla.
Layla, thank you. Lila. Sorry,
you know me. I'm terrible with names,
Lila
man. I never forget a face, but I can't remember a name to save my life.
And Ashley, thanks for joining. Definitely glad to have you, and make sure you throw on your comments as we're going, and we'll try to respond as quick as possible. All right, so it could be him. I don't think so. The other person that it really could be, and I'm down to these last two, I think it could be either one, really, after speculating, and that is that it could be HR. That HR has changed his appearance to look like Iris. And the reason that I think that's viable is we had that scene where HR is staring at the Talon, and we were wondering why the heck is he doing that? What's that all about? And that Flash is really good. The Flash writers are really good about using foreshadowing. And so that to me is possible foreshadowing of.
I went back and looked at it again, and I don't see it as foreshadowing it. I see it as fear. That look. So that would make sense if that is Iris hiding as HR and pretending to be HR, that they completely switched, or going on to being the other person that you haven't said yet. It could be Iris hiding as HR,
Yeah. And if you're wondering how does that switch happen, there's two possibilities there. It could be that when Savitar throws Iris down, that HR steps in and they switch places at that point while Savitar is distracted by Barry. The more possible one is that
it happened way before.
Is that after the scene with Iris and Joe in Earth 2, before Savitar gets there, that they do the swap at that point. That's one of the big possibilities as well. The other thing that kind of leads me down that HR road is that we see this conversation with Cisco, where Cisco's saying, you're always there, you're reliable, you show up, that's what you do. And then we see at the end of that exchange, we see HR with the tip of the cap and the, hey, until next time. Which is kind of weird. It implies that maybe he's leaving.
Yeah, that he expects to not survive through the night, which is terrible for me. He's got to be my, other than Barry Allen, the Flash, Gustin, Tom Cavanaugh is my favorite actor on the show, and this particular rendition of him, HR, is my favorite version of Wells. It's killing me. The suspense is driving me nuts.
For sure. And I brought my drumstick just to give him a little tribute there. So
who's the last person it could possibly be? We both we kind of argued about this.
Yeah, is that it's Joe. That they have the little exchange with on Earth 2, and that is Joe and it is Iris, not switched yet. And Iris gives the ring, which is one sign that she gives him the ring before they know that Savitar is on his way. So that would lead you to believe that the Flash team actually had it in planned to trick Savitar so that he would come in and take Iris. But at that point, they swap places so that it is actually Joe that gets taken and Iris is now switched as Joe. The other kind of tie into that is we see at the final scene when Savitar kills possibly Iris, allegedly Iris, we see Joe's on the rooftop with the gun. He's got the plasma rifle, right? And he doesn't use it. And what cop who is trying to protect their daughter is not going to take a shot? Whether it's going to be effective or not, it's at least going to distract Savitar. That leads me to believe that it's possible it's Iris really in Joe's body, and she's afraid. And she's afraid to take that shot.
You see, this is my issue with that theory. Why would you put Iris on the roof? Out of all of the individuals that are a member of the Flash team, why put Iris on the roof?
Yeah.
I mean, even as squirrely as HR can be, I would think in that situation, he's going to be the better choice. Anybody would be a better choice to put on the roof at this point. Joe's a bad choice to begin with because that is his daughter. You pointed that out. In that kind of situation, the only thing that would make him even close to being a viable choice is his training and his experience as an officer. But still, that's his daughter.
I just don't see him not taking a shot. So and again, I'm leaning more towards the HR, that it is HR.
Oh, so am I.
Because
and that kills me, dude.
Yeah, but I think that there's still the possibility that it could, in fact, be Joe. Those are my main theories that we've been coming up with and that the internet's been coming up with. Is anything in the chat? Any ideas?
No, we haven't. We haven't had anybody spark up and toss anything out.
Not yet. Yeah, so we wanted to just jump on though and just give you some quick thoughts of what might be happening, what might have happened. But I'm a very, very strong belief that Iris is not dead and that we did not see Iris die. We saw someone else die. Just Just
I
feeling him a
I
bit.
just don't want it to be. I don't want it to be Joe. I don't want any of them to die. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I really
I
don't
don't
want it to
either,
be
but-
HR. HR is just coming into his own as a character. I mean, he's just found love. He's found a home. He's part of the team. He's just, and that would truly be a tragedy to lose that character. And I know you keep telling me they're not going to get rid of Tom Cavanaugh. They'll bring in, you know,
he's
Wells
still
from
there,
World
yeah.
2 or from Earth 2 or whatever. I don't care.
Yeah, I like the Earth 19 version of HR for sure, but there's you know, a multitude of Earths out there that they could find another one. And
People are not replaceable. You can't just replace them from the multiverse.
I love seeing Tom Cavanaugh like do other characters, and that's the coolest part about the character Harrison Wells, is that he's been able to do so many different versions of him. So if this is in fact the end for HR, you know, the other part about that is HR is a flirt. He really is, but he never really comes right out and just says what he feels. And we saw that with Tracy. I mean, yeah, it was still kooky and it was still a little weird, and was the like.
That was probably the weirdest proposal I've ever seen on television.
But that for him was, it makes me feel like that was goodbye. That wasn't really like hello to the team. That was like, I want you to know how I feel before I go and do something crazy. But
so to me, that was a man that's made a huge life decision. Was ready to. He's found a home. He's looking towards his future, and then he realizes that is his family and that is his future, and he has to do whatever it takes to protect it. Even though he is a goofball, he's still got that noble golden heart that's in there that just is like, I'm going to do whatever it takes. He's putting himself out there, and that's truly what will be the tragedy, is that a great noble little goofball found a home,
and we know,
and then sacrificed himself for it.
At the end of the day, we know someone dies because we do see the funeral scene in the new clip. So definitely let us know what you think. Please please subscribe. We would love to have your likes and your subscribes. We appreciate those that were able to join. Ashley and whoever else. Do we have anybody else that was able to make it?
There were a couple of people that popped in. The viewers went up, but nobody said anything, unfortunately.
Yeah, no worries. If you joined, hey, we appreciate it. Thanks for supporting us. We're just a bunch of nerds just having fun. Let us know what you think. Let us know what you want to see, and we'll get you more of it. So we've got something coming up later tonight. We got some Supernatural finale with Super Hoovian Freak, so make sure you check out that. It'll be coming up here in the next couple hours once that finale has finally aired on the West Coast. So stick with us. We really appreciate you. You can follow me at BCON_MaliceCorp on Twitter. You can follow Jack at Jack_MaliceCorp on Twitter. You can follow our site at MaliceCorp on Twitter. Also check out the site malice-corp.com. And again, we'll have all the links below, and like and comment and subscribe. Until next time, thank you so much, and you guys stay nerdy out there.
Yeah, one real quick plug. Tomorrow night is the podcast recording, 8 p.m. Central, or 8 p.m. Pacific time. And then that's it. I'm sorry. I was.
Yeah. And join us next week, because we will be having another recap after the end of the Flash finale too, and we'll have one after the Arrow finale. So definitely stay tuned to this channel. You want to subscribe so you get those alerts. And again, we so appreciate all of our fans and followers for just watching our content and sharing it. You guys have a great night.
Stay nerdy out there. I said it for you.